Hello everyone, this is me Maha, your English instructor from tutoria.pk. I hope you all are doing good and are in great spirits. In today's video lecture, we are going to discuss book exercise for Unit 14, जिसका नाम है A Long Walk Home. Let's start discussing book exercise for Unit 14, जिसका नाम है A Long Walk Home, and we'll discuss questions related to reading comprehension first. So first question is, write the central idea of A Long Walk Home. Answer. The central idea of A Long Walk Home is that we should remain truthful in all circumstances of life. Jason's father groomed him well, but as the story proceeds, it is seen that Jason couldn't comply with his father's expectations. His father gave him car to be serviced, but in spite of getting it serviced, he spent time in cinema and lied his father. He told his father that car needed some repairs and it was time-consuming. His father figured out that he was lying and expressed disappointment on the grooming he gave to his son. Later on, Jason realized his mistake and learned a lesson for life, which was of not telling lies in any circumstance. Second question. Analyze the pattern of organizing paragraphs in the text and tell what pattern has been used. Answer. The paragraphs are arranged in chronological order. Chrono means time and logic means order. When information in a passage is organized by the time in which each event occurred, it is organized chronologically. Hence, as the story proceeds, we see that in the beginning of it, Jason is assigned responsibility, but he fails to fulfill it and lies to his father. The story develops further and we get to see the sequence that how his father figures out his lies and shows disappointment. At the end, he learns lesson and is shown to be embarrassed on his deed. This shows that all paragraphs were in order of time and logic. Third question. What was the most distressing and painful experience for Jason? Answer. Jason lied to his father. He was sent by his father for car servicing. His father did not bring him up in such a way that he would find lying the only way to escape a certain situation. His father blamed himself that he failed to bring his son up properly. Seeing his father in so much of this physical and emotional pain was the most distressing and painful experience for Jason. Fourth question. What point of view has been chosen by the writer? Does it suit the writer's purpose? Demonstrate it with reference to the text of the lesson. Answer. The writer has chosen first-person narrative for the narration of the story. The first-person point of view in a story is used when the story is told from an individual's point of view describing something that has happened to them. In this story, the author has described that happened to him. He lied to his father. His father taught him a lesson. He learned his lesson and never lied again. If the writer would have chosen any other point of view, the story wouldn't have been this impactful. Thus, this point of view best suits the author's purpose. Fifth question. Why did Jason's father refuse to sit in the car and decide to walk the 18 miles? Was his decision justified? Answer. Jason's father refused to sit in the car and decided to walk the 18 miles because he was disappointed at what his son did. His son lied to him despite of receiving good grooming by his father. His father was heartbroken because he thought he lacked somewhere in teaching morals to his son. Moreover, to teach his son a lesson, he decided to walk the 18 miles, which was justified. Sixth question. Why was Jason's father so angry with himself rather than his son? Answer. Jason's father was angry with himself rather than his son when his son lied to him. It was because Jason's father was so disappointed and displeased, and out of this disappointment, he doubted the upbringing he gave to his son. He thought he lacked somewhere in grooming his son. That's why he felt need of lying to his father. He said he had been failed as a father because he had brought up a son who couldn't even tell the truth to his own father. Seventh question. How do you feel about this personal narrative? Answer. It is a very impactful personal narrative. It is written in simple words and presented in short paragraphs that are arranged in chronological order. It guides reader on how to deal with difficult circumstances and how lying can spoil strong relationships like a father and son. This narrative has quality of bounding audience, and along with that, it teaches a moral lesson that it is better to face the consequences of one's action than to avoid it by lying. Eighth question. Analyze Jason's relationship with his father. Was Jason a good son? Answer. There are certain instances in the story which show that Jason shared good bond with his father. Jason's father gave him his car to get it repaired, which shows that there was an element of trust in their relationship. Though Jason lied to him, which broke his heart and made him doubt his grooming, but later on, Jason felt guilty on his deed. He apologized for his mistake and did not leave his father alone when he refused to go in car with Jason. This shows that they both had a good and strong relationship. Ninth question. Evaluate the character and personality of Jason's father. Compare and contrast it with your dad's personality. Answer. Jason's father is depicted as a very strict man and a moralist. He must have groomed his son very well and had left no insufficiency in it. That's why he got astonished and disappointed to know that Jason lied to him. Moreover, he is also depicted to be very stubborn because Jason apologized and kept on requesting him not to walk but sit with him in car. But he kept on refusing the offer. He's shown as a man who would not compromise on discipline at any cost. By doing this, he taught his son a lesson of not lying in his life ever again.